Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live for another episode of the Weekly Win Streak. It's your boy TP3 Bets coming to you guys live on this fine Wednesday. Bro, how are we doing today, man?
Doing great. I just experienced brain freeze for the first time since I was like fucking 12, dude. I chugged a lot of that Red Bull. That shit hit my head hard. We're doing great. The MLB is cashing. Um, we lost in the last inning on our lotto parlay again last night, which was tough. But other than that, we're doing really, really good. T, how are you?
Doing good, man. Yesterday had a tiny losing day, but we've been on fire, so it is what it is to lose like a little over a unit. We did cash our max play though on the Grizzlies +7, so that really saved my ass yesterday. But we barely lost the over in the Hawks game. I mean, these teams missed 13 free throws. I mean, you get paid millions and millions of dollars to play basketball. You think you'd practice your free throws? And then, damn, Machado just missed a foul ball. And then, yeah, man, it was a tough day yesterday on the diamond of baseball. I was honestly way off on all my losses, and my one win was the easiest winner of my career on the A's money line or -1. So, if we're going to be wrong, let's be wrong, and not a day where we get reverse swept. So that's a good thing. What about how'd you end up doing yesterday?
We did okay. 5-4-1, up 1.9 units. Because two of my money line plays were plus money. But really tough loss. It's one of those things where like it didn't even feel like a winning day because I had a plus 1,500 parlay. We had all the other three legs cash. Two of them were plus money. All we needed was Padres money line, and I fell asleep. They were winning 1-0. I wish I just never looked at my phone. I woke up, it was 4 o'clock, and I was like, all right, here we go. Let's fucking see. And they lost in extras. That cooked me. It just fucking made me want to rage. But
So you're telling me you didn't stay up and watch that Warriors-Grizzlies game?
no, I didn't. Dude, I fucking fell asleep there too. I had two screens going, and the last thing I remember, Warriors were blowing them out. And then when I woke up, it was the replay on TNT, and it was like fucking, I don't know, 4 minutes left, and it was like a 6-point game, close again. So I didn't watch it, but it's supposed to be a good game, and we won.
Yeah, it was a insane game to say the least. The referees made some of the worst calls I've ever seen. Like at one point, the Warriors had shot double the free throws of the Grizzlies, and then the referees made some really bad calls against the Warriors inside the final minute. So just a poorly officiated game. It was an insane game, but we ended up winning with the Grizzlies +7. Can't lie, at halftime I thought I was absolutely cooked. Thought I was about to be down 5.8 units on the day. And then the Grizzlies came storming out the gates in the second half and came all the way back for me. So, just Ja Morant rolled his ankle a little bit, but they balled out, man. So it was a fun game to watch, honestly. It really was. That's what the NBA playoffs are all about, is that game last night.
Facts. And, kudos to you, bro, because everyone was on the Warriors, and you didn't let it shake you. You didn't let it everyone was trying to say, well, it's a sharp side to the Warriors side. No. Sharp side was definitely the Grizzlies side, and I'm happy that you stuck with your guns and you launched on a max play. Sharp as fuck.
I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, man. The Grizzlies was definitely the Warriors definitely a square ass play yesterday for sure. So, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched that first half unfold, I didn't think we had a chance to come back. But in the second half, they looked a lot better. But this goes to show you when you get free throw advantage like that, you should go up by a lot. So, yeah, man, nice little cash for us yesterday. Let's see what we can do today. Bro, you went off today in MLB. Start us off today. Let's get a free play here in the MLB.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. There's a lot of holidays in life, and some of them should absolutely be celebrated. As a matter of fact, all of them should be. You have Christmas, you have Easter, which is coming up, Thanksgiving, all these great holidays. I have a holiday that some of you have missed, and nobody wished me a happy holiday today except for T. All of you are rude. Do you know it's Patrick Corbin Day, and nobody wished me happy Patrick Corbin Day? It's a national holiday today, and that day is fading Mr. Patrick Corbin. Guys, this guy literally hid from me. I thought he was gone from the league. He's so fucking bad. We found him. He used to be on the Nationals. Now he's on the Rangers, Texas Rangers here. He's garbage, straight ass. And the Angels are legitimately good. I think they're good. Mike Trout is healthy. They have bats in the lineup. My favorite reason, outside of it being Patrick Corbin on the mound, is Jose Soriano. This guy has been one of the guys that I've really liked backing in bets, even last year when the Angels were terrible. Really, really good in underdog situations. He's pitched 14.2 innings this year on the road and only given up one earned run. I really like the Angels on the road here against Patrick Corbin, and we're going to take them on the money line. T, what say you, and where are you going with your MLB delectable play?
Yeah, I'm on the rank. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Y'all think I work, guys? I work too hard at this to ever bet my hard-earned money on Patrick fucking Corbin. So, yeah, yesterday I thought Patrick Corbin was starting, and I took the Angels for that reason, and I got rug pulled. So, you know what? My batting numbers slightly give Texas an edge, but my pitching numbers obviously give the Angels a massive edge. I have Soriano about a borderline all-star level pitcher, and I have Patrick Corbin rated a bottom 3 pitcher in all of baseball. So the pitching edge here is massive, and it's definitely enough to call for a play here on the Angels. But I ultimately passed this game, but I definitely am with you, man. I like the Angels here in this game today.
Word. What do you got in the MLB?
Yeah. So today in the MLB, guys, I'm going to go to should we get a total here? You know what? We'll go with a total here. We're going to go to Boston versus the Tampa Bay Rays. And so the Tampa Bay Rays grade out as the number 1 offense in all of baseball in the last 8 days in batting app. They'll be their top 5 in home runs. They're first in batting average. They're first in runs scored. They're not really striking out. They're walking. They're doing everything correct on that side of the plate. And then next up on Tampa Bay, you look at them at home. They're the number 1 offense in all the MLB at home this season in terms of runs and batting average. Then you look at the pitching matchup here. Well, Sean Newcomb is horrible, left-handed pitcher. This guy has almost a 5 ERA, should not be starting games in the MLB, and he only is because Boston has injuries in their rotation. So I think Newcomb's going to get hit hard here, and I think Boston matches up there. I think Boston matches up well, though, against Zach Littell. Zach Littell pitches to contact. He does not strike people out here. And when you look at, in general, Zach Littell, so on Friday I was reading a lot about the Rays because I was trying to figure out if when the Braves got to town and trying to find a report on that. I couldn't find one, but what I found out is that Zach Littell could be making his last start as a starting pitcher here for the Tampa Bay Rays if he doesn't do well here. He's a 6.88 ERA. Zach Littell pitched well in the Trop because it was a pitcher's ballpark and because he doesn't strike people out. On the road, he had a 4.59 ERA. Zach Littell is not a good pitcher. He's going to get lit up here. He's going to give up at least 3 runs in this start today, depending on how long they leave him in this game. This game should go easily over 9 runs, so give me the over here.
Yeah, I really love that play. I really love that play, and I may or may not have something very similar to it. Just to kind of follow up on that, Newcomb gave up 6 runs to the White Sox, and Littell has given up 12 earned runs in his last 11 innings pitched. He's given up more runs than innings pitched in his last 11 innings. So,
wow,
very sharp play.
Yeah, Littell should get lit up here, so we like the over there. Bro, let's get some home run props in here, man. So
yeah. I mean, listen, while we're on this game, who do you have for a home run?
The other guys going to give out already played, so we'll go Josh Bell. Josh Bell has 10 plate appearances against Bailey Falter. He has 3 walks, and he's 5 out of 7 in those with 2 home runs. Last night, he was one of my top 3 home run props, so we're going to go to him today. I think he's got to hit a nuke in this game.
Josh Bell, I like it. Young star, only swings 150% at the baseball. He reminds me of Bowser from Mario Kart. It's only full power. Yeah, love the play. And weather supports it. Wind blowing out in that game. My home run prop is I only have one. And I may start just doing dinger days on Friday because home run props are very, very tough. And they end up just not being worth the squeeze. The value, unless you're getting good value, if you're betting plus 200 or plus 300 home run props, it's very, very hard to stay profitable. It just is. But I do love Jaron Duran today.
Okay.
For a homer against Littell.
Wait, Jalen Duran or Jaron Duran?
What is his fucking name? Is it Jaron or Jalen?
No, it is Jaron. I'm fucking with you. That's the center on the Pistons.
Dude, I was so thrown off. I was like, holy fuck, dude, did I write this down wrong? Anyway, he got me. He's got 9 at-bats against Littell, 3 hits, 2 doubles, and a dinger. Okay? So I do like him over 2 bases or over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. But ultimately, we did take Duran at plus 450 for a noob today.
I like that one.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Hopefully, we get lucky with the wind blowing out. Steinbrenner Park has seen runs and 28 combined runs in the last 2 games between the Red Sox and the Rays. Hopefully, Duran is part of the run party, and we get some runs today. And that goes hand in hand with T's play of the over in this game. Now, guys, that's the MLB, but we have the cherry on top. We have the NBA. We have 2 magnificent playing games, and you are lucky enough to be in the presence of the NBA maestro, TP3 himself. And I think we have some plays for you. Now, on today's episode, it's very interesting. This doesn't happen a lot, but I think it just goes to show you that there are multiple sides to a square or to a cube, and there are multiple sides to a game. And we're just going to see which side's right. T, we got 2 games today. We have Heat Bulls, we have Mavericks, and Mavericks and the Kings. First, which game are you most excited to watch as a viewer? And then, where are we? What are we doing with this this first game?
Yeah, honestly, neither of these games. Both these games feature a team that in my book is absolute dog shit, and I don't even understand why these teams are in the playoffs. But you know what? Fuck it. We get another NBA game, and we don't have to wait all the way till Saturday to watch. So we're gonna watch them. You know, if they have, if as long as they got lines in front of the games, I'll be watching them. So we'll still be watching. But I mean, if I'm being honest, bro, these games are fucking garbage.
I love that. Hey, you're not wrong.
These games, I mean, dude, these teams suck. First game here, look. I think the Heat are horrible, to be honest with you. I mean, this is not your grandfather's Heat team. I don't see Jimmy Buckets. I don't see Caleb Martin. You know something funny? Last year when Caleb Martin had that 30-point game against Boston, I was like, dude, I got to look this guy's stats up. And he had like in his career had like 1 30-point game in his or he had one, I think like 1 or 2 20-point games in his entire career in the regular season. In the playoffs, he had like 9. Like just some dumb shit. So, yeah, there is Heat culture. The Heat typically do this stuff. I get it. It's Eric Spoelstra in an elimination game, blah, blah, blah. I mean, bro, last time I checked, Eric Spoelstra doesn't play. Like, I'm not really worried about any of those factors with Heat culture and stuff like that. The Heat suck. The Bulls, since they traded Zach LaVine, 11-4. That's the 4th best record in the entire NBA. They have a 8th best net rating, 10th in offense, 10th in defense. Since the trade of Zach LaVine. This Bulls team is playing their best basketball at the right time. They also blew out the Lakers at full strength and blew out the Nuggets at full strength as well. Bulls team's for real, man. Give me Chicago in this game today. I think Chicago wins this game pretty big, to be honest with you.
Okay. Well, I'll say it's a very enticing argument. I will definitely give you that. And it's tough to fade the NBA maestro. I don't necessarily look forward to this. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to rattle off the last 15 or 20 games of the Bulls season.
Okay.
And we'll see which of these teams are any fucking good. We'll start at around the 10th of March. They played the Pacers and they did win 121-103, so that's good. They played the Nets, won by 4. They lost to the Rockets. They beat the Jazz. They lost to the Suns, beat the Kings, did beat the Lakers, and then the Nuggets, and then the Lakers again. Then they lost to Dallas, got beat by 40 by OKC, lost to Toronto, lost to Portland. Or actually, beat Toronto, beat Portland, beat Charlotte, beat Miami, beat Washington, beat Philadelphia, lost to my Cavs in there. Yes, they won a lot of games, but we're talking Philadelphia, Washington, Charlotte, Toronto. These are teams that have, for all intents and purposes, given up. Listen, the better team 100% is Chicago. More talented, better players. Yes. For me, it's Spoelstra, and it's their ability to slow the game down. I think they're going to slow the game down. The Bulls are a bunch of kids. They're a bunch of kids with a lot of talent, and if you let them play open gym on you, they're going to fucking run you off the court. So if Miami Heat cannot control the tempo of this game, I'm here to tell you my play is going to lose. That said, if the Heat can slow it down, you're going to see something very similar to what you saw in the first half of the Warriors-Grizzlies game, where Memphis looked largely out of sorts. They couldn't get any offense going because, for the most part, the pace was slowed down. I really like the Heat on the money line here. It's not my favorite of the two plays. My other play in the late night game is by far a more stronger lean for me, but I have the Heat money line here.
Okay. Yeah, I think that both these teams definitely took advantage of playing some really bad teams in the East. So I definitely do agree with you on that point. For what it's worth, though, Chicago was 3-0 against them as well in the regular season. So I love this spot today for Chicago, man. So we'll see what happens, though. Nothing's guaranteed in this business, as I always say. Dang, bro. Anyway, so we'll see what happens there.
What just happened, T?
Back-to-back errors by the Cubs. The bases are loaded now with 2 outs.
Oh my fuck, dude! Don't do this to me.
All you need is an out here, and you're good.
Back-to-back errors, bro.
Yeah. Well, I guess the second one's technically not an error. It was a tough-ass play by Dansby. It'll probably go down as an infield single, and it was a hell of a play by Dansby to even make it. But the first one was definitely an error by Horner. So, yeah.
Tough.
Yeah. It looks like the pitching coach came out to calm him down. You should be all right here. Machado could definitely go fishing. Anyway, let's talk about this second game here. And if I'm being honest with you here, bro, Mavs, I like the over in this game, but guys, in the NBA playoffs, I do play a lot of props and totals in the regular season. The playoffs, I mostly play sides, to be honest with y'all. A lot of NBA playoff games are lower scoring, which is not good for playing overs or player props like I like to do. And a lot of these NBA games are blowouts. So if I'm being honest with you, I agree with you numerically that the spread is a little inflated here on the Kings, but I think Dallas has a lot of issues, and I think they've completely given up on the season. So if you look at Dallas, they had some really atrocious losses. They were 25th in defensive rating in the last 15 games, basically since Luka got traded. Spencer Dinwiddie, in the last 4 games this season, went 1 for 10 from the field. Then he took 1 shot in 29 minutes against the Lakers, got benched for the Raptors game. Then Brandon Williams got hurt. So he had to play again in the last game of the season against Memphis, where he went 1 for 10. They lost that game by 50 points against Memphis's backups. I talked to this guy at the wedding this weekend, and he's a Mavs fan, and he was saying so for a typical night, excluding Laker games, we'll leave that game out because everyone wants to come back and see Luka. He said tickets used to be $200 to $300 just sitting in good seats. The Mavs demanded high ticket prices. He said now no one gives a fuck. He said you pay $30 and you can sit in almost premium seating. Everyone's so out on the team, so out on the franchise. I don't think the players want to be here. I think the players themselves have given up on this season. Anthony Davis in that game against Luka was literally cussing out Jason Kidd and just bitching and looked so disengaged because they wouldn't give him the ball. I think Dallas is going to completely throw in the towel here, and I would not be shocked to see them lose this game by 30.
Yeah. I mean,
hey, if you're good, by the way, Machado ground out a second.
I just saw it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so listen. So, oh my gosh, that nervous laugh. I can't even help it. But bro, bases loaded. That was not good. Okay,
hey, let's get up for bro, guys. Padres Cubs first 5 innings under 4.5 winner.
Now we need to root for a bunch of runs for TP3 so the over cashes. Because it will. I mean, bases loaded. The pitchers are vulnerable. It's going to happen, and that's why I wanted to avoid the later part of this game because these bullpens are taxed, and the Cubs bullpen is ass anyways. That said, back to the NBA. Thank you, and thank you, God, for the win. I really – this is so stinky, dude. It's so stinky. It's so nasty, and it's the dirtiest play ever. So if you don't like it and you don't want to take it, I truly do not blame you. When everyone runs for the hills, that's when you can run into their houses and strip all their fucking copper wire and take it and cash it. And that's what I'm going to do here. I just think everyone is out on the Mavericks. They made these trades to make a fucking run in the postseason. Yes, no Kyrie. Sure, I completely agree. That's a huge blow. They had the best player on the court, Anthony Davis. They play defense. They have a lot of like the same fucking players. Najee Marshall, PJ Washington, all these guys are super long on the wing, and they have Derek Lively down low as well. I'm in a thought process where the Kings are soft as fuck. They don't have an identity. And I think when push comes to shove, if they get bullied, I don't know if they can play physical ball with the Mavericks. I don't know if they can play physical playoff basketball with the Mavericks. You have a guy that's been to the playoffs, that's been to the finals, that's coached teams in the finals, and you don't have that on the Kings. You have no playoff experience on the Kings. You have Klay Thompson on the Mavericks. You have Anthony Davis on the Mavericks. You have, as I mentioned, PJ Washington that was there last year on the Mavericks. You have guys that have been there. There's something in my body that is just like it's the Mavericks today. So I'm taking the Mavericks plus 4.5, and I'm also taking them on the money line.
Hey, you got big balls, bro. If you're right on this one, I'll give you some kudos here. I mean, it's like I said. I mean, numerically, the spread's definitely off in this game. But, like, vibes check. I mean, dude, fuck. I mean, they look like they do not want anything to do with playing this basketball game today. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, the good news is neither of us are getting revert. One of us is definitely going to win some bets today in the NBA. Worst case, we both go 1-1. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really worried about Dallas here. I am. I really think they don't care about this game. So we'll see what happens.
Totally right. You can be totally right. And one of the things that happens sometimes when you want to make a splash, you will get cooked. And like going against the grain like this, it's only gonna go one of two ways. Either the Mavericks win this game straight up, or they're gonna get blown out. That's my opinion.
What do I always say? You can't win money without taking a risk.
Big facts. Big facts. So
you got to do the opposite of what everyone else does. Let's look at the splits right now. Here we go. The betting split right now. The Bulls on the money line are taking 64% of the bets and 64% of the money. The spread's a little closer to even on tickets, but the Bulls are getting about 60% of the money. Then in the Dallas and Kings game, Sacramento money line is getting 74% of the tickets, but Sacramento's spread is getting 48% of the tickets, but 60% of the money. So sharp money is definitely on Sacramento here, but that doesn't mean anything because sharp money was also on the Hawks yesterday, and they didn't come close. So
yeah. That game was fucking weird, though, from the start, man. Trae Young got no help, bro. He got no help. And honestly, I did not know that Roshisher guy, you guys drafted him number 1? He is terrible.
Whoa. He's pretty good, actually. He didn't play great yesterday. That was a tough matchup for him. Marisa Shea's solid, bro.
Is he? I haven't watched. Okay, that's fair. You watch him every day. So, I mean, dude, at least you said that was a bad game for him. I like, dude, when they said he was their number 1 pick, I was like, this guy? Him?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty hard to see if he was like you couldn't even know if he was on the court or not yesterday, but he is pretty solid. I mean, dude, the entire Atlanta supporting cast was horrible. It was basically Trae going up against everybody. He got absolutely no help.
Do you have any have you made any revelations? Did watching the games yesterday change your mind about any of these teams that could go and make a run? Like out of the teams that are in the play-in tournament, do you believe any of these teams are a legitimate threat to a championship, or at least into competition for a championship?
I don't think Golden State is going to make a run, and I think them versus Houston, I wouldn't be shocked at all to see Houston win the series. Honestly, if I had to pick somebody to win that series, you know what? I'll take Golden State to win that series in 7, but I think it's going to be a fucking war, man. Like, Memphis is not any good, and they have some injuries for sure, and they destroyed them on the boards. Houston likes to play that lineup with their big men, And I think Houston's going to be a really bad matchup for Golden State. I was not impressed at all with Golden State. I thought the refs gave them a lot of calls, and I thought Memphis kind of outplayed them, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
And
I will say this. I was on Golden State, and before I fell asleep, of course, I was saying to myself, like, it almost feels like the NBA needed the Warriors to win that game. They
absolutely.
needed the Warriors to win that game, and it definitely felt like they got a lot of calls in the first half, and then they didn't want to make it look, I don't know, too obvious, and they did. When I watched the replay, they did have some pretty bad calls there at the very end against the Warriors, just to kind of make it close when it was like obsolete, more or less. I agree with you. I thought the Warriors might be able to make a deeper run. Their turnovers and their rebounding, those are two things that you just can't get away from. But if they can get that type of performance from Jimmy Butler every game, I agree with you. I think they beat the Rockets in a 7-game series. After that, though, I don't know if they got much else.
Yeah, I'm shaking my head at Suzuki, not at you. I mean, what the fuck is he doing, bro? He's up 3-1 in the count, swings at a ball, foot off the plate, and pops out a second. I mean, my God, dude.
That shit's so fucking irritating. It really is irritating.
Yeah, it is. But these are the best guys in the world doing this, so
yeah,
I shouldn't be too critical of them. But yeah, I mean, dude, I think the Warriors are in a tough spot. I mean, Curry and Butler both went off yesterday, and they barely beat the freaking Grizzlies. So, I mean, Sengun and Adams are going to kill them inside. Tari Eason, like, I don't know, man. The Rockets are deep, and they got dogs to throw at you. So, Kuminga doesn't even get any minutes right now.
That was another thing that was so interesting. I wonder if it's just like matchup based because like Memphis was playing Edey and like they had to go size with size. But like even then, dude, the Warriors pretty much went small and there was no Kuminga. That was shocking.
Yeah, Orlando and Atlanta will be lucky to win a game. So I think that Orlando and Atlanta have zero chance. Memphis, I mean, dude, whoever, or well, as if Atlanta makes it, the win if Memphis or whoever wins their matchup, them versus like Sacramento or whatever is going to lose every single game by double digits to the Thunder.
Yeah.
Those games won't even be close. So that's where I stand on everything. Bro, anything else for you, man, before we get up out of here?
No, not at all. I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you're following us on all social media. We'd freaking love to have you every single day here at 5 o'clock on the weekly win streak. We go over everything here and get you the locks. TP3's been throwing you flames. We're heating up a little bit here on our side as well. So just want to thank you guys for joining. T, what about you?
Man, we're feeling good. You know, we're ready. I can't get over these baseball players right now, bro. This shit is pissing me off. But yeah, man, you'll find all my plays every single day over on SoBet and Fan Bases. Click the link in my bio if y'all want to get them. We're ready to pop off tonight. We're trying to get the momentum rolling into the NBA playoffs, but we appreciate all you guys who tuned in today, and let's get this fucking money tonight. We'll talk to y'all. We'll be back on here tomorrow, and we'll try to be back on here all weekend long.